So I'm giving away a free gaming computer on my Boardville Discord server, link below. I'm going to convert this gaming chair into a functional gaming computer by mounting metal and parts on him. His name is Yusuke the Chair. The event is called ChairGate. Today is ChairGate day 316. It is November 11, 2024. There's no way I'm going to finish this year. I need to get more metal because I think the whole fucking back that I cut, I need to recut it because I had to move the power source up. In order to accommodate the power source, I had to move the motherboard over, and now the holes are in the wrong place. Yeah, I think I have to get more metal. Anyway, that's what this is ChairGate. And we have to order 2 items for ChairGate. One is the mount, and one is a way to mount the power source, and then we're going to be focusing on the M.2. I'm also adding names on the back of Yusuke's schematic, so let's do a whole little ChairGate tour. This is my desk setup. Yusuke is way over here. And then the back of him is over there because I'm so glad I didn't put them together yet. Because if you don't know, I have the same chair as this for my desk. And it's not fun to put together. And I didn't put that one together yet because I still have to mount some metal onto it. So we're going to do 2 important things and 1 somewhat important thing. The first thing we're going to do is mark drill spots for the power source so my stepdad can drill into it. And the second most important thing we're going to do is I have to order 2 things off of Amazon. I have to order a stackable hard drive mount, which is going to make my life a lot easier. And the other thing I have to do, I have to order a mount. Here's the tricky part. All of the parts on Yusuke have to be removable. The power source, the hard drives, all of it, the motherboard. And the reason I want it to be removable is so it's easier to upgrade parts in the future. So that's the whole thing. The back of this chair. Originally, we were going to mount the power source and stuff under the chair, but that's not going to work. So we are pivoting, whatever, to our secondary plan, which is to mount all the parts on the power source. And the reason I'm making this video today is because we have to order some shit, and I also want to write 11 more names on the schematic. So remember, I'm writing the names of my first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube on the back of the schematic. So if you want your name to be on the back of Yusuke's schematic, subscribe. So this is roughly what we're working with. I might have to start over on this fucking piece. Because originally, this was over here because this was going to be under, but it doesn't fit. And so now the holes, because I had to flip it this way, are not in the right position. Like the holes on the metal they line up, but it doesn't matter because they won't line up with the motherboard. Which means the holes in the actual thing are wrong too. No! So it's actually going to be all like this. I had this on the wrong side. And then the hard drives are going to be here. And then everything is going to, all the wires are going to come collect here because the power button is going to be on the right, what do you call it? Armrest. Which means the holes on this are wrong. I spent like 2 weeks painting this fucking piece of metal. And I have to redo it anyway, which means I knew I needed more metal. I came to that conclusion when I realized how I was going to add the fans, but fuck. So not only, I'm still ordering those 2 parts, it's just, I have to go get more metal. I don't think I have a choice.
So we are going to do the most important part first, which is ordering the parts that I need. This is going to be used to mount the power source. I'm going to drill 4 holes on each corner of the power source. And because of the extra width of these, it'll hold the power source nicely in place, but it'll still be removable in case you guys want to upgrade later. It is a 700 watt power source, so it should be fine, but some people. And this is the second item we are going to be purchasing today. This is a HDD hard drive mount. And what's great about this is that these essentially act like drawers, so you can slide the HDD hard drives in and out. So if y'all want to replace them, or if you need to pop them out for some reason, like take them somewhere, boom, easy peasy. Same with the M.2. It's going to be on the back, just screw it off, pop, no problem. So this is the part of ChairGate that's really frustrating, is the fact that I have to engineer the chair for the computer. And I was just talking about this with my mod, which is why I bring it up. He was like, well, what is taking so long? And it's like, well, this is not just putting parts into a PC case, which is basically what that is, because the PC case is pre-cut to hold standard size computer parts. It's already cut. But I have to engineer the chair in order to hold those parts. And I have to shift if something doesn't work. If I have one plan, like I originally did, having the power source underneath the chair, well, that's not going to work because it wasn't going to fit. So we have to pivot to having all of the parts on the back of the chair. How am I going to cool it? Having fans underneath it blowing upward because heat rises anyway, and it'll help keep the whole system cool. Things that wouldn't necessarily matter in a regular PC case because you would already have places to mount the fans. But rebuilding the chair in order to hold the parts is the part that takes so long because I have to re-engineer the chair and cut the metal and buy the supplies, which I'm also paying for 100% by myself. This is a hobby and it's going to take as long as it takes, and I'm not going to rush it and mess it up, or I want to make sure it's perfect. If it's not perfect, I don't want anyone else to have it. I don't want it to leave my site until I know for 100% fact it's perfect and it's going to run perfectly and well for whomever receives him.
Stupid. I'm so... another $100 on metal. I might be able to use that one still for some of it, though. Like, I can cut it down more and use it for other things. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I'll probably turn it into the arm because I need the arm for the control, which means I have to go get more wood and cut it. I'm getting the stuff to mount the power source and the hard drives, but I'm probably not going to do it anytime soon. I'm probably going to wait until the whole thing is all ready so I can not make any more mistakes. Costly mistakes. And we're at 16. Then ow! Fuck! He's got my hair. Stupid cat. Just because my hair's down doesn't mean you can play with it. And done. And we are at 26 names. Doesn't matter how sloppy they are, honestly.
So that is everything for ChairGate episode 11. I didn't realize this was episode 11 until just now, but we're still working on it slow and steady. Eventually, someone is going to win a free gaming computer in the form of a gaming chair on the Boardville Discord server below. Bye!